Alrighty, how's everyone out there doing today? I'm Valencia. Welcome to the Game Den. Been offline for a little bit here. A couple weeks ago it was hotter than hell here. Just didn't cool down, so I was just kind of saving my computer, saving myself, staying out of the hit. Oh, whoa, howdy. All right. Hey, what's up, Slicky? How you doing out there, buddy? Good to see you popping in. Awesome. Good to have you back with me here. I'm hoping everything runs smooth today. They fixed up some stuff. I guess when they did the install, I actually just switched service providers over here. I went from just the regular cable internet to fiber. Hoping that it would increase my speeds, all that fun stuff. Especially uploading speeds. My upload was kind of limited with the cable internet. They only went up to like 10 or 11 megabytes like per second kind of thing, whereas the fiber is up to like can go up to 500. I mean, I doubt we'll ever come close to using that amount, but that's basically the difference there. But when they did the install, it was they had to have a tech come out a few different times to finally get it right, hopefully. There was basically one of the, I guess the fiber optic little things wasn't quite hooked up properly in the connection. I guess it was kind of on a bind. That's what the last tech that came out that yep, it's that speed. That's right. I'm hoping so. But I guess he said it was kind of on a bind, and it kind of pulled out one of the little strands from the connector. So that's why we're kind of dropping. My internet just kind of kept dropping out. It'd be good for like just a short while, drop out, connect again, be starting to do things, and all of a sudden drop out again. Hey, how you doing? What's up, Token? Good to see you popping in as well. Just was explaining that I changed up internet providers, and when I went to fiber, they kind of miffed up on the install there. So hopefully they got it right now. Had to have a few different guys come out eventually, and hopefully it's all fixed and secure. I haven't had any drops in the last day or so, so I'm really crossing my fingers that we're good to go now. Hopefully I won't have any interruptions here in the stream. So far, everything's looking fine on my end as far as what it's telling me. So yeah, doing good. Like I said, been busy. It's been a little bit cooler this last week. That's what I was really hoping to stream last week. Things finally kind of cooled down a little bit. We had kind of like that crazy heat wave the week prior, and oh my goodness. That was not fun. It just wasn't. It just never cooled down at night. It just kind of kept at a crazy temperature and just carried into the next day, which isn't fun at all. But hopefully, everything is good to go now. It's a pretty mild day today as far as temperature goes. Like I said, I haven't had any internet drops in the last really about day and a half now. Whenever they finally came out and fixed it up. But hopefully everything runs good. I added I doubted yeah, you got a heat wave here. So yeah, no, it was Southern California, so kind of in the desert area, so kind of used to the heat waves typically, but this was the first real one of the summer, and it just it hit hard and heavy. yeah, I know. Heat is one of those things. I grew up in this area, so kind of, so somewhat used to it, but this time here is just kind of, we were having fairly mild weather, and then all of a sudden, oh my goodness, the heat hit, and it hit hard, and it just wasn't cooling down. So I kind of had to do the adjustment, and usually every summer when the first real wave of heat hits, it takes a little bit, but then after the first round of heat, I typically get adjusted fairly well to it. So doing all right today. Like I said, it was a pretty mild morning. Hopefully that'll carry into the afternoon as I stream here. But so far so good. I think that's all I have to say. Oh yeah, finally got one of my our male cat fixed, so you shouldn't be hearing him howling in the background anymore. If anything, you might hear him and him chasing the other cats around, just kind of messing with them. He's been having fun with that. So if you hear any weird cat screeching in the background, don't be alarmed. It's just what they do around here. That's what happens when you got 5 cats. Things tend to get a little crazy. Yeah, you live. Yep, that's true. You do live in the desert too. That's true. Heat wave's not a thing here. We've got a heat ocean, and from time to time, cool. Yeah. No, that's usually what it is. Usually at night it cools down. It kind of we get that offshore cooling. I mean, we are somewhat inland, but the way it kind of funnels in, we usually get cooled down at night here. But it just last week, it just kind of the wind just kind of died at night, and that's really kind of when things it just kind of. I live in a valley, so it just kind of bakes. It just kind of the heat just kind of settles, and then we just kind of bake here, and it's just like not even good kind of baking. So no cookies, no getting high, no nothing, none of that fun stuff that goes along with any other kind of baking. But but yeah, I think other than that, I think the only other thing I gotta say is that I actually when I was over on Tyleneron's channel about a week or so ago, when I was sneaking little snips of internet time in, someone went and bought this, and they raffled it off, and I actually won it, and I just got it yesterday, so I have to kind of show it off here. Oh, wait, there we go. So this is his pickle desk mat. I haven't set it up fully yet, but I intend to later on today. Gotta love that booty on that pickle. So crispy, I guess you can call it. I'm not quite sure what you want to call that there, but just had to show that off there. That getting some goodies here from my fellow streamers. So I lucked out in the drawing there. So just had to show that off. But yeah. But other than that, everything's been doing pretty good here. Like I said, adjusting to the heat, it cooled down a little bit, so that helps. Love the harsh shape of the feet too. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, it's quite the desk mat. We got that yesterday. Me and the wife were cracking up on it. So it's one of those things. So good guy over there. So if y'all don't follow Ty, I definitely recommend that you do. I would assume I'm pretty sure both of you head on over there plenty. So just have to give him a quick little shouty there just for the heck of it. But good guy. Love chatting with him online and a little bit off, not too much on the offline part of it, but he's definitely one of the good ones out there. So, yeah, just want to throw that out there. Yeah, let me get the. I'm not sure if you guys can shout out fully. I think I need to set that up properly, so at least some of you regulars can do that at least. But I'll always head over to his channel. I'm one of the regulars over there, so if you ever head over there, you will see me probably. Let me allow that one. I definitely got to allow that one. There we go. You normal people aren't allowed, of course. Yeah, I'll have to give for my regulars there. I'll definitely have to give a certain more permissions. I definitely need to give that out more often. But anyways, yeah, I would say if you're here, you're definitely around insane people. Let me tell you. You're only catching a glimpse of my personality online here. I can be quite ruckus offline here. It'll come out more and more as I get used to doing all this. Let me tell you. So I'm still doing the whole autistic masking thing. So best behavior, all that kind of fun stuff. But I will probably be getting crazier. But hey, thank you. Appreciate that. So, I one of those things. I'll be breaking through my shell here as time goes on. So stick around. Those will probably get a little nutty here as we progress as a streamer. But But anyways, got a kind of another game, Keymailer game today. I've got actually quite a few of them again. I'll be trying to knock those out. Meanwhile, interspersing other games I kind of want to play on my backlog list, which of course I have like way too many of. But Lurk mode and some rematch. Oh yeah, there you go. If you got a Dark Abyss, it's in your Dark Abyss. Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, glad to have you guys around. Seriously, it definitely makes streaming easier. Having people to chit chat with. You know what they say about dark places? Oh my. Uh-oh. What do they say about dark places? Hey-oh. Oh my goodness. But yeah, bring your damn flashlight. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if that was going to be something silly like that. I kind of had a feeling. I should have just thrown that out there. Bring a damn light. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, definitely appreciate you guys showing up for me here. Especially coming right back in. I wasn't sure how many people would even notice, but I'm glad I got my my two regulars at the very least here. So appreciate y'all out there. But yeah, today we're going to be playing Beyond the Map. It's an action RPG with kind of survival elements kind of thrown in there. It's not too hardcore on the survival part from what I've played of it. I've only played a little bit offline just to kind of check it out, see how the systems work, everything like that. So I'm not going in completely green to it. It's been a few weeks since I've actually played this one, but it's actually not too bad of a game. I know the demo, which is what we'll be playing today, it's actually fairly limited to like a demo island. So it's kind of one of those things where they are going to be pardon me, I didn't want to hit the mic there, but they will be expanding it further very soon. I think next month they're going to have the full release of the game. Yep, full release. Heyo. You gone the naughty direction. Didn't even think about it. Yeah, that was true. You definitely could have gone that route. Oh, but yeah, so it's not too bad. I know they expand on basically more than just an island. They're going to change a few of the things up once they do expand the land that you can kind of explore and everything. I guess they're going to have different biomes, all kinds of different stuff to it. Let me go ahead and show you the Steam page for it. Make sure I do the proper thing so I don't completely dox myself. There we go. Need to have a good setup so where I can just switch over no matter what. There we go. But this is the game we're gonna be checking out today. As you can see, survival ARPG. Supposedly a procedurally generated fantasy world. Right now, it's just the demo map, so it's not really too procedurally generated from what I noticed. It looked pretty much like the same map with when I kind of started a game, then started a new one. So I would imagine that's more for the actual release, the early access version of the game. So basically, you build a base, you gear up, fight to survive, rinse, repeat, the usual stuff like that. But yeah, let me go ahead and play the trailers for y'all. I probably won't talk too much during this little part just because a lot of times Twitch or even YouTube may mute it just because whatever music they might use, it's typically different from in-game. So let's go ahead and get that going. Just to give you an idea of what we're going to be playing. Yep, all he's got is little shorts on right now. See all his muscles. Oh yeah, hit that wood. Oh wait, sorry. Get a little excited here. So yeah, looks like you can do some farming. Eventually you'll build a little dock and a boat. From what I can tell, that this part is not fully in the game yet, so you can't exactly sail around or anything just yet. I think they're saving that for the actual full release of the game. But yeah, there is that part, the mining, the crafting, stuff like that. Got little teleportation things, all kinds of fun stuff. Alright, hey. Enjoy your lurk. Thanks for showing up, buddy. enjoy your. There it is. Maybe a little typo in there, but that's fine. Enjoy your lurk. Get some rest, guys. Appreciate you saying hello. So yeah, all kinds of different skills from regular melee to ranged magic to popping arrows off, all that kind of fun stuff. I think the other one's probably going to be pretty similar trailer, just a little shorter. May as well show both of them while we're at it. So yeah, so you got weird kind of zombie type guys that you will fight. All that fun stuff too. Build little bases. So far the base building seems more on the early side of things. They don't have all the parts that I would like to see. But it's a start. Again, it's only going to be going into early access, so it's kind of expected not to have quite everything. I'm not sorry for what I said. Nice. Nice. Good. You should never be sorry for what you said. There you go. But yeah, eventually we'd be able to see all kinds of things like this. There's just a few screenshots, just I'd run through those just for the heck of it. But yeah, but actually it's not looking too bad. Again, right now it's an early access. You can't quite buy it just yet. But you can add it to your wish list, play the demo yourself if you actually really want to. But it will be coming out next month here at some point. But yeah, it's actually not too bad of a game. They're still constantly updating it, of course, being early access. They haven't abandoned it, so it's still available. But yeah, I think that takes care of that. Let me close out of some stuff here. Oh yeah, I just wanted to mention that I do have a closed captioning now available for any who want or need it, or just prefer to have the words up on the screen if you need to go mute for a little bit, that type of thing. But if you hover over the screen, it should shows this closed captioner. Now I want to make sure there's Nova's tail getting into the frame there, in case you didn't notice. She just joined me here up on the desk. So, but yeah, but anyhow, let's go ahead and get things rolling here with the game. There we go. Yeah, and that's what happens when you don't stream for a couple of weeks. You're bound to do something dumb like that. There we go. Now we're cooking. Let me get myself down the heck out of the way of everything. Whee! Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yeah. No, I just kind of jumped in there, and yeah, obviously I was a little distracting myself as well there. But yeah, I was just kind of going off over the different classes you can be, just showing their different traits and stuff like that. Nothing too big a deal. But I'm gonna be a Marine. You can be male, female. That's all good here. So don't get too excited with that one there. There we go. I'll go ahead and basically get everything the way I was starting to do it. There we go. At least I know what I'm doing now. I just click right through. There we go. So just creating our little guy. And just go right back to that island I just created. And of course, my cat's blocking the camera because that's what she does. What are you doing? So if you see cat tail, that's what's going on. Yep. You'll be seeing a lot of her. That's my goodness. Okay, yeah, I see you there, Nova. Wow, okay. She's kicking cameras again. Let me get this a little bit further away from her there. She has fun. Yeah, it looks like my bit rate is dropping again. I'm kind of curious why the heck my bit rate keeps dropping. So hopefully everything is okay out there where we all are. Just going to show you which one is... There we go. That's the one that keeps crossing in front of the camera there. But okay. Hopefully, like I said, the bit rate still a little unstable. I notice it keeps kind of dropping down to about half of what it should be, and then creeps right back up again. So hopefully we're doing okay. Didn't really have that before, so hopefully we're good with all that. But yeah, basically they just kind of dump you on a beach here. There's going to be various crates. I guess your technically shipwreck is the idea of it so far. My internet sucks. Is coming from you receiving us in my yeah. No, it's one of those things. You just never know. When I see my stream manager tell me that you know, the bit rate is only a half to a third of what it should be, it makes me a little worried that I'm getting choppy out there, which it should not be doing. That's why I changed my internet up, for the love of God here. But yeah, so hopefully we're all good out there as far as all that goes now. I'm just trying to grab a few basic things so we can craft some tools, get our basic bench going. That's really kind of what you do at first. Okay, so let's see if we can get our wooden spear. That way we can protect ourselves if someone comes charging in at us, or we come across somebody. Okay, let's go ahead and get an axe. Might as well grab a hammer. And yeah, don't have anything for anything else yet. Okay. So we're just kind of doing the usual survival thing, having to collect a bunch of resources right off the bat. Okay, and we'll probably be building our base pretty much in this area somewhere. Just want to grab a few more things here. Some of the easier stuff to grab right off the bat. It's me. Hi, the problem is me. Yeah. That's too funny. Yep, I'm just hoping it's on me too. Okay, here's our first. Okay. A lot of hit and dodge. There we go. Okay. I don't want to fight too many guys right off the bat here. But yeah, usually if you, as you can see, they're called a drowned deckhand. Not a dickhand, a drowned deckhand. I'll make sure I enunciate that properly. Don't get too excited out there. But yeah, but it's not too bad of a game. At least it's for the very start of the game here. It's been fairly entertaining so far. At least what, like I said, when I played offline. So just again doing the whole fun resource gathering, as most of these things require you to do when you first start playing. Pretty much wood, stone. There's usually some kind of mushrooms around as well for the first basic foods. You don't actually have a hunger meter, so there's that aspect of survival isn't implemented yet. From what I can tell, the food is mainly just buffs. But I would imagine they'll probably actually have a hunger meter at some point, especially when the regular the actual game comes out. It's just if they want it to be a true survival game. It'd be kind of weird if they didn't, or at least not have the, at least have it as an option. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of wood. So I'm just trying to gather as much wood as I can right now. Big wood. that. There we go. Yeah. Not too bad of controls from what I've found. It's just the usual basics. Eat, interact, harvest anything that you come across. Standard stuff as far as that goes. Seems like most games kind of use the E to interact nowadays. Okay, I got more of these guys. Try not to die here. Oh. Ooh. Oh no, not one of those guys. Ah, too soon, too soon. There we go. Gotta bob and weave around those guys there. Okay, let's get a bunch of stuff and run the heck out of here again. Got the wood wire at it. Okay. So we'll want to camp somewhere in the middle of all that to keep away from those guys somewhat. Imagine this would probably be a decent area somewhere in here to start building our camp up. And we're also getting a bit of gear from those little battles there, so that's kind of nice. Looks like we got a helmet and some pauldrons or something, it looks like. Glad I had that heal with the character I got, with the character class. Like I said, I had a feeling that'd come in handy. And it did. I keep forgetting I actually built an axe, so I don't always have to gather from the ground. And yes, you do have to look out for the trees when they fall. They will damage you. Just FYI. Found that out the hard way. There we go. We'll try starting our base up here pretty soon. Okay, just clearing a little spot for it. It's like a fairly decent area to do so. Okay. So we need to build a workbench as it's telling us to do. There we go. Just get that other thing off our list there. Okay. So first thing we need to do is build a workbench. Not sure if you can really see, but it kind of has like that circle. You can only build within that circle that it's showing. It's kind of one of those limitation things. So in order to build a big base, you need to build multiple workbenches, of course. Okay. So it wants us to create a bow and arrow now. So let's go ahead and do that. Primitive bow. There we go. Okay, and we can build all kinds of wooden arrows. Let's do that as well. Let's see. Oh, we we get to our inventory again? Check it out real quick here. Oh, tab. There. Okay. I knew that. Okay, so there's our fun inventory. So, okay, so we got 62 wooden arrows so far. There we go. Just want to see how many we had. I think you can get up to a stack of 200 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Because then it starts a new stack over. Oh, we actually got some skill books. These here, they add various things. This one here you can learn aimed shot from. So let's go ahead and do that. This one here, learn sweeping strike. That's more of a melee skill. And of course, learn fireball, which is a mage skill. Okay. And let's just go ahead and sort our inventory for the heck of it. It's a nice button to have, by the way. Kind of annoys me when games don't have a sort inventory button. But yeah, here's our stats. We got 31 stamina, 16 strength, 13 agility, and 1 intellect. I think these are also affected by the class that you pick. Again, your gear also affects things, so let me go ahead and take some of these out. Oh, okay, no, we started one for all of them. Okay, so actually the class does not affect that. It's just whatever gear that you find, and we found a heavy, which is more for straight face-to-face fighting, and then the medium armor is for more ranged, like arrow, all that fun stuff, and then light armor is for the magic classes more than anything. Okay, so let's build a campfire real quick here. Yeah, I think we're good with all that stuff. Okay, so here's the campfire that we're gonna need. Just gonna build it next to our little bench for the heck of it, and then build our bed near it as well. There we go. And then we also have, we can build all kinds of stuff here. Got a chest that we can build. We can put all our extra stuff in there. There's a water well that we can also build. I'll just put that right there in the center. I think we're good as far as this goes. If you see the arrow, that usually means there's multiple types of things that you can build off of that. Right now it's all pretty early, so they only tend to give you whatever options that you actually have at the time. But yeah, let's see, what do they want us to do now? They want us to use a campfire to cook food. Of course, we got this guy coming. Okay, so they actually do come at your camp nowadays. Okay. When I first played this game, that wasn't yet a thing. So, oop, didn't mean to fire that arrow off. Yeah, and if you try to hit an enemy when they're too close to you, and you're near your any of your built stuff, it will take damage. So be aware of that. That you can even damage your own stuff. So try not to do that. I kind of had an issue myself, always hitting my own stuff. So okay, let's build up some rudimentary walls just to have. Actually, the nice part is if you decide to destroy anything, you get all of your all the stuff back. You don't lose anything, which is pretty nice. There we go. Just to get try to get a basic camp going on. This is why we needed as much wood as we got. There we go. And a little bit further down. I just realized we're probably going to need to put a door in here as well. And of course we're running out of wood because we didn't quite chop enough. Okay, let's grab a few more pieces of wood here. Yeah, see, as I was saying, the axes, the first axes that you get wear down fairly quick. Basically what will happen is you can keep using it, but you see the numbers that pop up there, they'll keep lowering. There we go. Kind of glad I have the bow and arrow now. Definitely helps out with those guys. I always prefer, typically prefer ranged classes in most games that I play. Let's see. Okay, and this is where you can put your skills. From what I understand, you can eventually kind of link skills up. Sometimes they'll have bonuses and stuff like that. I'm just going to go ahead and equip all those real quick. There we go. Because why not? Alright. Let's go ahead and finish building our base up. There we go. Put in a door. Okay. Oh, it needs a roof, huh? So you can't actually sleep until you got a roof. Okay, that's good to know. Oop. Did not mean to do that. I thought I was still in building mode. Again, yeah, I'm always damaging my own stuff. Oh, a mountain mine. I don't think they had that before. I think that's a new object they must have added recently. But yeah, but basically you build floors. You got logs that you can build, stuff like that. I think what we need to do first. Okay, whoa, guy. Let's see. That's right. You have to hit the Alt key, or else you shoot. You fire off arrows. So yeah. So I kind of wish that the rotation was a little bit easier to deal with. I'm always shooting things off that I don't want to do. Okay, let's go ahead and put that. Over here, and let's see if we can build a roof on that yet. Probably need more wood. Yeah, we're gonna need more wood. Of course. Yeah. What is very? Ooh, hello. Okay, just take it. Whoa, just take it easy, guy. All right. Yeah. No. What is very important when you first start? So gather all the wood you can. I think that was the mushroom that I just grabbed. Oh, wow, almost got hit by it. There we go. Yeah, before those guys would pretty much leave you alone. You kind of almost had to look for enemies. Now they kind of seem like they wander around here and there. So every now and then you'll have them show up at your base. Yeah, see, axe is completely dull now. Yeah, here's the axe here. So you can't actually repair these, unfortunately. So you just kind of need to drop them. once you have a spell forge, you can actually destroy it in that, get some good sometimes out of that. Let's go ahead and build another lumber axe. So we'll be building a lot of axes when you first start the game. Just, you almost may as well craft a few, but I tend to just do one at a time just because I don't like taking up inventory. There we go. And didn't mean to fire that arrow off again. So, oopsie. Yeah, okay, there we go. Whoa. Who the heck? Yeah, so they really, I'll keep scrolled out here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of guys up that way too. Whoa. Hopefully they leave me alone. Just want to kind of build my base, get a few of the basic things up before venturing too far. And that way I can at least have a place to return safely. Okay, let's see what else I can. I may as well get a few more trees. Yeah, the bigger the tree, the bigger the axe, or the more advanced the axe that you're going to need. So, in order to get the heavy logs for the posts for building, you will need a better axe. Won't be able to cut through it with the stone axe. And yeah, when you drink water from the well, it does increase your mana, your magic by 1 every second or so. I think is what it says. So if you're going to be a mage, definitely build a well right off the bat and take a drink. No enemies yet around here, so I'll just keep yeah, see, the axe is already wearing down again. I think that's one of the more frustrating parts of these type of games is how quickly the tools wear down. So you only get a handful of trees chopped before it, yeah, it completely goes to trash again. Still works, but it barely does anything. Okay, let's go ahead and head back. There we go. Start a little trash pile over here of axes. There we go. And build another one. Cool. Okay. Oop. Okay, stop. Wow. I'm gonna have to yeah, the fortunate part, from what I can tell, it doesn't take resources to repair things yet. If you hover over, you can kind of see where the health of the various pieces that you have are. Anything that I found that's not under a roof, especially like beds and flooring and stuff like that, will tend to take some kind of damage over time. I've noticed, unfortunately. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's a little frustrating spinning the camera. I'll have to see if I can maybe change the keybinds for that. It's actually a little annoying. Just want to see what all I had here real quick. Okay. go. Oh, it's on an angle. And I found that it's best if, oh, it's not the way I want that facing. Okay. Kind of a perfectionist when it comes to, building things in games, so pardon if I get a little, retentive here with, the way some of these walls are facing. I don't think it really matters, but it matters to me. Oh, okay. All right. I'm okay. Okay. So these are the various roofing pieces so far that they have. Just to give you a heads up. Let me rotate that the way I want it. Let's do kind of a... There we go. Yeah, it's a little annoying getting it just right sometimes, but it'll work. Actually, maybe what I want to do is this instead. I think that'll be a little nicer there. Yeah, it looks a little cleaner. Cool. Okay, let's see if we can... Too early to sleep. Okay, of course. By the time we got it ready, it's too early to sleep. Okay. That would check out. But yeah, but anything that you're not currently using is probably good to just build a chest, throw it in there. Just right click to toss those things in. Yeah. There we go. And may as well, I think that just takes wood from our inventory. Yeah, just one wood each. There we go. You just grill it up, or you can. I think you can actually just wait as well. But may as well just do that right off the bat, just to get her done. Cool. All right. So, just following along the tutorial here because that's all we really have as far as quests goes. The tutorials. Probably run through the tutorial and pretty much be done with it, I would imagine, for the most part. There we go. Okay. So, use a workbench to create a knife to skin animals. So, and of course I'm going crazy attacking the walls again because that's what I do. Make sure there's no... Yep. Yeah, as I was saying, even a little... Oop. Get away from that. There we go. Yeah, because even when you scroll around like that, it tends to... I wonder if I can change that keybind, because that's really kind of annoying right now. Let's see. Talk of building. Yeah, camera. Here we go. Yeah, because it wants the alt and the mouse one. Which that's where things get weird. Let's do alt and the middle mouse button. That might be a little better. Yeah, that way I'm not firing off stuff as I go here. Yep, too early sleep's done. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Otherwise, I just keep shooting my arrow when I don't want to. Damaging my base, which I don't want to do. Gotta close that for now. Let's see what else I got to build. Oh, yeah, that's right. They want me to do a skinning knife. These are... Oh, because it's... Got it. Of course it's raining right now. Okay, and it's still raining, so there's that. Okay, so there's more resource gathering. There's going to be a lot of this going on, so bear with me as I collect. Because we're going to need a lot of supplies. Looks like the rain stopped, so head back to our base pretty quick here to get that skinning knife. We will want that. And I do apologize. I did take a little Manuka honey cough drop, so throat is a little sore. Probably had the fan on me a little too much last night. When I went to bed, but nothing too crazy. Nothing I can't get through with the cough drop. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and get that skinny knife. Oh, actually, it looks like we can get some basic stuff too here. Some basic armors. So we'll be doing that as well. Let's go ahead. Get that skinny knife. Yeah, and if you do have anything in your, anything in any of the chests that's nearby one of these workbenches, it will take from the chest, so you don't always have to have something on you in order to craft something. As long as it's nearby. Oh, we can actually get a bone pickaxe. Probably may as well do that. And we don't have a cape, so let's go ahead and get a cape going on. I just realized I have a little bit of double music going on out there. Yes, I do. Let me go ahead and stop that so you don't have to worry about that. There we go. A little cross music was happening there. I apologize if that was annoying. I was kind of wondering why I kept hearing the my other music playing still. I forgot I added it for one of the last games that I played. Okay. That's what happens. 2 weeks off and you forget it how to do the streaming. Okay, so we'll want a tunic and probably a pants at the very least, and maybe in foot wraps. I don't think I have any of that stuff. Yeah, those are all empty spots. So let's go ahead. Oh, good. We have just enough linen to make all of that. Perfect. There we go. So now we got at least basic gear going on nowadays. So that's pretty nice. Okay. How are my arrows? Still doing good on arrows. Yeah, there's all the tools we got up there. Okay, let me put a few random stuff in here. So if you die when you have the stuff, you just lose it anyways. So yeah, and the stuff, the stacks typically in your storage can hold more than the stacks in your actual inventory. So just a heads up there. And there's no weight limits as far as inventory goes. It's just however many squares you got here, basically. That's what you're limited to. Okay, let's see what they're telling us to do next. Skin a dead animal. Get 2 leather scraps. Whoa. Yeah, if those guys get you with the fireball, you will be quite toasty for a short period of time. And again, apologize for sucking on a cough drop as I stream here, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Okay, I think most of the animals are gonna be somewhat inland, so I'll just gather whatever wood I can find on the way. Again, gonna need bunches of that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and the boars will charge at you, so just a warning. Hello, Nova. She's back again. So, do a little, begging for pets again, you're just ridiculous. I'm trying to work here. Bad as a kid, let me tell you. Or probably not as bad, but, you know. The attention sometimes. Okay. I like turtles. Cool. Level 4. Awesome. Got some turtle meat. For whatever that's worth. Okay. Yeah, and all those guys are a good place to get those zombie type guys are a good place to get linen from. Yeah, I think I just got 2 linen from those ones right there. So. Oh yeah, it's already looking a little different here with the yeah, maybe they already updated the map. Whoa, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, did not come across these guys before. Of course I missed. So yeah, so apparently they did do some updating, so maybe it is procedurally generated now. Again, haven't really played it in a handful of weeks here, so definitely looks like they did some updating. It's not as basic as it used to be. Used to be pretty much, I think, like a hexagonal type island. Okay, where did my base go? It's all about the base. Now, where's my base? Oh, there it is. Up here. Okay, there we go. And forgot I changed the controls. Okay, so let's go ahead, do some building. Let's go ahead and put some more floors in. go. Then get some walls going on. Okay, rotate that around. There we go. Cool. Now looks like that floor might be a little higher than the floor I actually just did. So you know what? Let me redo that real quick here. There we go. That way it covers the walls up. Don't want those deteriorating on me. Okay. So now, yep, got a visitor. He's not being nice. Yep. So again, it's pretty easy to repair. Just right click once you're in building mode. That'll take care of that. Oh, of course we got another guy. They're really liking me today. Guess they're just trying to give me a housewarming gift there of linen. Okay, so now let's go along with the tutorial. Build a leather working table to create medium armor. So let's go ahead and do that. Leather working table, there we go. Throw that in the corner, and we got yet another visitor out there. Yeah, and basically your arrows, magic, whatever it may be, it'll go in the direction that your mouse cursor is. Just FYI there for you. Oh, of course they want the yeah, let's move the campfire over a little closer to the bed there. There we go. Yeah, and always good to check out. Do a quick scan of your little fort, whatever you want to call this, and do any appropriate repairs as time goes on. Again, I don't believe it costs any resources, at least not that I can tell. Nothing obvious. Okay, let's see. It wants to create a hunting bow now. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, and we also have improved armor. This is all the medium armor stuff now. Looks like we can craft some of it, so that's kind of cool. We'll probably need to go after some more animals. Looks like we need to find copper for some of the stuff. Resin. They can get that from some bigger trees, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so we can actually craft ourselves some better armor here in just a moment. Even get ourselves a quiver, all that other fun stuff. And even make yourself a small water skin now. So yeah, so they've definitely been adding a little bit to this here and there, from what I can tell. Looks like we'll have to hunt some more animals in order to get more leather scraps. But we'll have a better bow to do it with now. Let's go over here and toss our primitive bow in the pile. Definitely don't need to be holding on to that. Let's go ahead and get some of this other stuff cooked up here. We'll just leave that on the thing to cook. Okay, put the stuff we really don't want to lose in there. That's probably good enough for now. We can always gather more wood and stone, so that's not a problem. A little harder to come by the linen cloth and leather straps, though, so there's that. Okay, so what do we have and what do we need to get? Looks like right now all we can do is improve our boots. Currently we just have these little, yeah, just barely increasing our movement speed and a little bit of armor. This one here gives us a stamina boost, an agility boost. Looks like plus a couple random, plus 2 random stats, whatever that means. And this looks like if you actually get a set going on, that other stuff happens. So let's go ahead and create that. At least get better boots going on. Okay, so now we got increased movement speed and mana on basic attack hits. So nothing, not too bad there. Let's go ahead and dump our into the scrap trash pile, basically. Let's go ahead. What's the difference here? 80 damage, 96, 20. Okay, just a little more damage. Let's just keep going with the basic wood for now. We're not finding anything too crazy just yet, so don't need to get crazy with what we're using. Okay. So what else do they want us to do? Find and mine a copper ore vein in a forest, or tin ore vein along a river. Okay, and then fortify our base. They want us to put 5 sharp sticks. Okay, we can do that real quick. Should have plenty of goods to do that. There we go. Oh, in case anyone's chasing us, and we don't want them to, we'll have to run into these things. I don't think they damage us, but they'll damage them. Cool. All right, so now we have to find any ore. And yeah, it's one of those games that you don't actually have to manually save. Oops, did not want to do that again. There we go. Keep forgetting I changed the keybind. Okay, let's see if we can find oh, there's some stuff. Any bad guys nearby? Oh. Cool. Need a leather scrap anyway, so that works. There's a bear up there that we can go for next. He was barely peeking in the screen. Oh. May as well gather a bunch of it. Nope. Cool. Yep, and as if you can see, there's a little bit of a mini map up there that kind of shows a little bit of what's roughly in your surroundings. Most of those circles are trees. Other than that, there's not too many indicators of what is what. Yep, so need a better axe for that. Oh, can actually chop those trees probably. Cool. Yeah, it's definitely different from when I played it here. I want to say it was maybe 3-4 weeks ago. It was the last time I played this here. And I like what they've done. So the first map was just kind of a simple little island. But yeah, they definitely added quite a bit. It's like the full procedural map generating is in effect. So I can only imagine at this point, if you do play the demo, decided that you like what you see today, there's the link there in my top of the chat. Oh. You can play the demo as well. Wishlist it if you really like, and I believe any progress that you make should carry over when the actual full game releases. I believe that is now in effect since they do have the new island up and running here. Or the new map, since it's not an island anymore, which is what it was limited to before, and does not seem to be the case now. Okay, I guess we're chopping this. He just keeps wanting to hit it, so let's go ahead and do it. Just trying to gather a few easy pieces of wood to take. Yep, figured there'd be more guys back there. Cool. Yep, I'll take the bone. Okay, where am I? Okay, so we're there. Our home's to the to the west. Okay, let's follow the coast. Yeah, so if you ever lost where you are, yeah, that map does come in handy. Yeah, those guys become a little easier once you get a decent ranged weapons. Not quite as scary. And a good way to get experience points. Especially the ones that are fairly close to your starting locations. They tend to be fairly weak comparatively. Further and further away you get from your starting point, obviously the harder enemies get. Which is fairly standard for games like this. Okay. Might need to create another storage chest here pretty soon. It's filling up pretty good here. Okay. Does not look like it went on its own, so we'll just go ahead and grill up a bunch of stuff here. And basically what these do, once you grill them up, they will give them extra abilities. So this certain things will add to your intellect, basically your stats. This one gives you 20 health, stamina and the like, agility. Just depending on what it is, it'll give you a little boost as far as everything goes for a short time period. Cool. Okay. Gonna take that back out and grill it up as well. So yeah, so a lot of your standard survival type of things to do. Resource gathering, cooking food, other crafting of gear and whatnot. So overall, a fairly enjoyable game so far. I'd have to say myself. If you like this style of game, you'll probably like this as well. May as well hold on to all the food. Get all these types of things in here instead. Yeah, get that bone in there. Basically anything that's a little harder to gather, you tend to want to put in chests and everything. Because I want to see on death, you do lose a lot of stuff that's in your inventory. I think you can actually go hunt down where you died and gather it up, but to avoid any of that kind of fun stuff, it's usually best just to store it away. I think I'll go ahead and create another chest, another storage chest. Just to put some of this other stuff in, like ores and stuff like that. You almost always want to dump off your ore if you can. It's not as important for the wood or the stone, since that's so abundant everywhere as far as what I've noticed. Okay, let's see what else we can get to improve ourselves here, if there's anything we can do yet. It's like a lot of the stuff, we just need to kill more animals, especially. And we need to get our metal ore making, ingot making going on here, which the tutorial's yelling at us to do. So, okay, so let's go ahead and do that. They want us to build a charcoal kiln to process wood into charcoal. Okay, let's do it. Primitive charcoal kiln. Whoa. Holy. That guy just came raging into my... Wow. Okay. Those did not slow that guy down. Let's close that door. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he just came rolling in there. Damn. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was about to craft something. I want to say this here. You pretty much need to put outside. You can't actually put it underneath a roof. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this over here. There we go. Okay. Let's create a... Nice part is you can kind of queue it up here, so you can don't have to continually monitoring it. Oh, those are heavy logs. Okay, I was curious what the difference was there. Cool. Okay, then we also need to build a furnace to process ores into bars. Okay. And there's a primitive. I'm gonna move a few things here. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to empty it out first. Okay, take all. Take all. There we go. Okay. Be doing a lot of those types of thing as you progress in the game here. I know I just kept changing things around, so get used to doing that. One there and one there. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this stuff. There we go. Cool. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? I think I like my medium probably better than this. Yeah. So let's go ahead and dump that into the pile as well. My unofficial trash pile there. Okay. Very nice. Okay, cool. All right, so now let's go ahead and build that furnace that they want us to build. And push the wrong buttons, of course, because that's what we do here in the game den. All right. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going on. Let's do it. There we go. Okay, so now they want us to smelt it before we dealt it. Okay. Looks like we can make a handful of each. Let's just make 4 of each of these. I think we'll need both eventually here. I know I definitely need the copper for crafting any more gear. Oh, jeez. It's like, why am I seeing numbers? There we go. Wonder what the heck was going on. Might be a little close to that door. Okay, that's fine though. Let's see. What were they damaging? Oh, that one. Okay. They're trying to breach the walls. Sure everything else looks good. Yep. Good as can be. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Looks like we can do the belt now. Yeah, we don't have any belts, so may as well do that. Cool. Slowly improving. Oh. Got this guy out here again. These weird howler guys. Whoa! Whoa there. Whoa. Saul, just chill the hell out. Yeah, you keep attacking the wall. I'll just beat you down from afar. That worked. Huh, got some leather scraps at least. Okay, see if we can do anything else then now that we got a little bit of leather. Not yet. Okay, if we did want to build, yeah, I think I'll hold off on that until we get our gear up. But since we do have 2 of a set, we now, our piercing attacks cause 20% additional bleeding damage over 5 seconds, reducing enemy movement speed by 20%. Not too shabby. Too early to sleep. That's hilarious. Laid down for a split second. Guess he only wants to sleep at night. Alright. Okay. Just checking on things here real quick. Okay, everything's looking good. Okay, cool. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Oh, probably should store the those away. Don't want to be running around with precious goods. Okay, so what else do they want? Build a cauldron to cook soups. And build an anvil to create heavy armor and weapons. Okay, so cauldron and a stone anvil. Where do I want this thing at? I'll just put it next to the well there. Seems like a decent place. Okay, so check that off the list. Of course, everything that we just cooked up everything that we had there, so can't make soup just yet. So let's go ahead and make the anvil. There we go. Don't think it really matters which way it's facing. There we go. And create any bronze weapon. But to do so, we'll need actual bronze. Okay, an alloy of copper and tin. Oh, okay, so we can probably do that then. Right? No? Thought we have copper and tin. Alloy bronze. Oh, it needs some more charcoal. I knew that. There we go. Let that do its thing. All right. Cool. Now let's go ahead and... Oh, okay. So you can actually make it directly if you have... Oh, okay. Got it. So let's go ahead and make a couple of those. So basically you just waste more charcoal if you do it separately. That's what it looks like to me. Basically save a charcoal if you just do the bronze right off the bat doing it this way. Okay, so they want us to build any bronze weapon. Okay, we can do that. We can done do that. All right. Of course. Oh, we're gonna need a total of 4. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna need at least 4. Yeah, they're all requiring 4. Okay. Oh, we actually have access to bronze tools now. That's pretty nice. We'll have to be doing that soon. Alright, so it looks like we're going metal hunting and animal hunting to get more more goods for crafting. Okay, let's go and toss all that in there. Don't want to lose it, just in case something happens to us out there. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can find some more stuff here. Wow. Okay. Let's head west, see what else we can find over this way. That's right, we need soup making stuff too. Whoa, hey, how you doing? Cool. Oh, got some rum. Like added some alcohol to the old game here. Don't think that used to be a drop before. At least not that I ever noticed. What do we get? Anything good? Oh yeah, let's get this equipped. Mana, critical damage, strength, stamina. Health on kill, that's a pretty good one. Go ahead and switch to that. There we go. Oh, looks like we actually picked up an arrow too from one of them. Nice. We'll take it. Okay. Okay. Just searching for whatever resources we can get our hands on. Whoa. Metal or animal wise, especially is what we're looking for now. We're just getting the levels, though, that's for sure. We'll explore this little island area. Maybe we'll grab that. Doesn't look like anything too dangerous over here so far. Yeah, definitely I'll source of mushrooms now. I think you should only have the one or two, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of nice to see they expanded upon that. It's not always just getting the same thing over and over. Okay, some turtle up. There's yeah, see those little stars next to their name shows that you're getting the little more difficult of enemies. The more stars they got, the more hits they tend to take before going down. And of course, the more damage they can do to you. So. But it also means they might actually carry some goodies that you want too. That's the nice part. And some of these guys, they'll do a crazy charge at you if they get too close. Cool. May as well get some XP while we're at it, huh? Have to keep an eye on my arrow amounts there. Starting to run a little on the light, so I meant to actually craft some more before heading out, but oops. Per the usual, oops. Alright, at least we're getting some leather scraps. What's this? Ooh. And you do every now and then these little huts or whatever you want to call them. You will find on occasion. Actually. Break it down for resources in just a second here. I always mean to carry a little bit of wood with me just so I can do this easier. But basically, you can. Oh, did it not let me build another base yet? Oh, I need stone. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. There we go. Now we got it. Basically, if you do that, I think should be able to just destroy and take what's left. You can also build multiple bases if you want as well that way. Just create a workbench wherever you're at. I think we've got some glyphs I'm probably going to need to use. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow, yeah, our inventory is definitely filling up. Yeah, we have the Glyph of Execution and the Glyph of Bear Might. Basically, once you learn these things, you can go to your little skills menu and organize some things from there. Ooh, we needed some resin. Nice. I think I'll start running back here as I look at the rest of my stuff here. Oh, howdy. Wow, I just ran into a huge mob of enemies. Okay. And that turtle said, I don't want any part of that. Cool. Okay. Let me check them out, make sure I'm heading the right way. Yep. Yeah, we'll definitely want to save everything that we just got. Let's see, what can we toss off here first? Yep, don't need that. Good there. Good there. Yeah, just toss all the things we don't need. Ooh, what's this? Oh, yes, thank you. We will take that. There we go. Yep, getting quite the pile there. There we go. And see if we can sleep. Too cold. Of course. There we go. Actually get some real rest for once. Oh, the fire go out? It needs a roof. Of course. Oh, jeez. One of those guys again. Yeah, I don't know if they had this particular enemy before. I'm not recalling this one. But they sure show up a lot more now. Okay. Let's go ahead and dump some of this stuff in. There we go. What else? Toss the rum in there. Actually, they might have had rum, to tell you the truth, now that I'm thinking about it. Just don't think there was a whole lot of alcohol usage before. Cool. Let's organize this stuff a little bit. Okay. I think what I need to do now is move a little bit of this around. I guess. Put those in slightly better spots. Go ahead and build menu. Okay, there we go. That there, and the campfire right needs more space. Oh, didn't mean to open that. Okay, yeah, it does not like. Okay, so I guess we kind of have to put it here. That's fine. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and see. It requires 3 different base ingredients, so let's go ahead and put a little bit of everything in there. So this is so far going to increase our mana, our health. That one gave us strength. That gives us stamina, intellect, and agility. Yeah, may as well get crazy here. Get ourselves a... Oops. There we go. Okay. Let that finish cooking. Oh, that's right. And you can eat directly from... Oh, didn't mean to do that. That was crazy. So yeah, we do need to eat it, and then looks like we still need to make a bronze weapon. So let's go ahead and eat this to at least take care of that part of our questicles that we need to do. I think I'm also gonna need build more storage because, well, just because we need a lot of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the food items into this one. There we go. There we go. Try to organize these at least somewhat as we go along here. I think I'm gonna need to move those. Those are just kind of in a weird spot now. Don't like how when I go to try to close the door, I wind up accessing that. I think I'm just gonna put that maybe behind here. Actually, this might be a good storage area over in this area. Yeah, I may as well put it next to all this stuff. See if I can get 3 in a row here. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, now let's put all these fancy little gems and ingots and ores in that one. That'll be a good spot for that. I actually do have some copper and tin ore that we can use. Not sure why I've been looking for more. Some of these other things here. The rarer crafting items away. And then this here can be all our wood and stone. That'll probably be a good way to do things. Just trying to keep things organized because games like this is pretty easy to get overwhelmed with inventory. Okay, so sure. Yeah, let's just do this. Create a handful of that. And never keep it stretching out there, folks. Don't want to get locked up. Okay. So we'll be crafting a bronze weapon. Once that finishes, there we go. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's go ahead. Guess it really doesn't matter too much what we make here. Probably not really going to use it much anyways, so I'm going to try to get something that doesn't use a lot of our resources. Yeah, that way it doesn't use up some, so that we can keep crafting things that we actually do want. Okay, so. But just to get through the tutorial, we'll be having fun with all this. Okay, there we go. Okay, now they want us to create a bronze tool. That's what I want to do anyways. Definitely the lumber axe. Yeah, the nice part about this is the bronze. I believe these can be repaired. That's what it has advantage of the other ones that cannot be repaired. So let me see how much more bronze that we're gonna need in order to get a couple more of these things here. Let's go ahead and create the skinning knife, and we'll probably want the pickaxe. So we'll go ahead and create 4 more. I think that just means they increase 2 each. Yeah, Nova's back anyways. She's circling my legs, so it'll probably be already out of whack here in just a moment. So, okay, let's see. We're gonna need to build a sharpening wheel now. It looks like. Let's go ahead and finish crafting our tools, though. I want to make sure I didn't do anything besides. Yeah, so all we've done is the skinning knife and the lumber axe. There we go. Oh. What are you tossing around? Where she comes in here and causes chaos. Because that's what she does. Alright, let's see. Okay, so now we got some better tools. So that is awesome. I think it wants us to create a sharpening wheel now. Okay, one more bronze bar. One more bronze bar. I may as well just keep doing it that way, because you get more out of it that way. Don't waste as much charcoal and all that fun stuff. How you doing, Nova? Cool. Okay, so now we should be able to get that sharpening wheel going on. And I think I'll put that. Over there's fine for now. Yeah, basically as soon as anything gets a little worn, you can just run up to that and sharpen it up and you are good to go again. That's real convenient about that. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and get a bunch more arrows made up. Don't want to be caught unprepared. Okay, cool. Yeah, and bronze take a lot more to wear down, a lot longer to wear down, and you get to repair them. So again, those are excellent. Try to toss. There we go. Excellent tools to have on you there. There we go. Toss that off. Toss that aside. And the stone lumber axe. There we go. Don't really need those anymore. So now that we got the bronze, we should be good to go for some time there with that. Let me drop off a couple of these items, and then we'll get some more. Go and get ourselves more goodies. Now, to remember where I put all this stuff. Is there any room in this down here for the, no. So we'll just toss that in there. For now, that works. Okay, cool. Alright, so we are good to go again. Don't think we can craft any more gear, but let's just double check. Oh, actually, hold up. Hold up now. Okay, let's see what we can do. We already have the belt. Is that? I think this is slightly better. Being the blue background, I think the green is the first tier, the blue is the next one up, if I'm not mistaken. As far as gear goes, the levels that they have. That's actually pretty decent, 28 with all that stuff. Only nice part is the set bonuses that these things tend to have. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But otherwise, let's see here. This has 25 armor. This also has 25 armor. Stamina, agility, and 2 random other stats. Stamina, agility, and a couple other random stats. Okay. This is going to be a tougher choice than I was originally thinking. Yeah, I like the health on kill. This is just oh, mana on kill. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with the create the pants just to see what we can do there. Try to get that the 4 for the set bonus is really kind of what I'm trying to go for here. Don't think these count for the set bonus. No, okay. Just want to make sure. So that's 3 of 4 for a set. Okay, so those are all... Oh, gloves. I don't have any gloves. That'll be perfect for the 4th one. I don't even have the resin. Nice. Alright, cool. So now when a bleeding enemy dies, a splinter flies to a nearby enemy, dealing the remaining bleed damage plus 20%. Ooh, that's pretty good. Definitely going to come in handy. Where are these upgrades? Medium armor and bows can be upgraded here. What does that mean? Oh, okay. So if we actually collect all that, that's right. Like, well, we'll just. Not sure what just happened. I think did I attack? Yep, I attacked. Did not mean to attack my base again. Yeah. Don't know why I'm singing, but I am. Oh wow, all these were. Oh dang. Those are all like halfway. That was crazy. And that's why it pays to check, especially your outer walls of your base. For any random attacks that have been happening, you can repair them before things get too crazy. Oh wow, all these were pretty low. Okay, I think we're good overall for the rest of it. Let me just double check on the outside here. There we go. Okay, now we're good. And too cold this. Oh, because it's rain. Yeah, this is the one frustrating part when it's raining at night and you don't have a campfire going, because of course you can't, because it needs a roof, even though you can't really have a roof. Yeah. You know what? Oh, okay, didn't mean to do that. I meant to go into crafting mode, but okay. Just curious. Can't remember. Okay, here we go. There we go. So it just has to be on the ground. You can't have a wood floor with a... Which makes sense. I guess I can't complain too much about that. Close that. Sleep for the night. There we go. Not sure what the full moon indicates, but I have a bad feeling about that. There we go. Toss that onto the... Okay. Those things don't seem to do a whole lot. Guess maybe if you surround your entire base with them, that would help somewhat from your walls being attacked. Maybe that's how they need to be set up. Because right now I'm not seeing much of a point for these things here. Just kind of getting in my way more than anything right now. So let's try that. Let's go ahead. I'll help keep them from getting right up on the base. Worth a shot at least. There we go. Oh, let me line those up a little better. 'Cause I'm a perfectioner, sure. go. Feeling this should help at least a little bit, especially against the ones that come right up on your base and start slapping at it. Oh. Whoa there. Okay. Just to see if that helps. Okay, and then get a few diagonal walls. Are we out of wood? Yep, looks like we're out of wood. Of course we're out of wood. Almost at it. Okay, let me find some more trees. Yeah, it's a nice part. The bronze does a lot more. The numbers are much higher to take out these the crafting, the trees, and all that kind of stuff. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Yep, and the enemies do come back after a while. If that answers your question there. Okay. So you might have a little reprieve from them for a little bit, but then they come right back. Okay. There we go. I think this... Did I get the corner over here, or is this where I... Yep, this is where I ran out of wood. Okay. And right there. There we go. That should help some. With all that attacking that tends to go on. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else we can do just yet. Oh, actually, I think we can attack bigger trees now, which is pretty nice. Not really attack, but chop down bigger trees. Cool. Okay, so what do we have? Anything? Yep, we've got some stuff we want to probably drop off before we head out into the great unknown. Toss that stuff in there. There we go. Okay. Of course, everything needs a roof. Okay, that's just too damn bad. Alright. Yeah, so anytime anything's raining, it puts a big hindrance on what you can do around your base. A lot of things that are no longer usable. You think a whetstone would still be workable, but it's not. Okay, so let's just keep going into areas that are darkened up. Okay, and now we're being attacked because I can't see where I was going. Oh yeah, my doing a lot more damage now. Thanks to improved gear more than anything. A little bit for the hunting bow, but the arrows are still the same. So, wow. There we go. But yeah, our stats are up a lot higher now. Oh, what's this? Oh. Okay. We'll take it. I think I probably need a little bit of wood for that bench again. Of course, I forgot to save a little bit. It's easily remedied. Remedied. Yeah, remedied. Just an easy way to get resources quick here. Especially wood and stuff. There we go. Just build that real quick and just go crazy. There we go. Gather it all up. Nice. Yeah, then when you're wet, when it's raining too, it also reduces your health and mana regeneration. That's the other factor about the rain. Way. So rain is also one of your enemies, so to speak, in the game, if you want to call it that. Usually not working with you, but more against you. I think there's eventually farming that you can do. I think eventually you do find some seeds, if I'm not mistaken, that you can farm with, but I'm not positive about that actually, so don't quote me on that. Let's see, what do we want to toss into these things? I better sort it, that will help. Yeah, do all the weird stuff. There we go. And we'll save just enough stone and wood in case we want to build anything else. Another bench to craft things from. There we go. Yep. Probably gonna need 2 things for the food factor. There we go. A few more arrows. Nice. Okay. So now, probably want to finish exploring up over in this area. Didn't seem like things were too crazy up over there. Oh. Keep forgetting about all this stuff. Yeah, that's basically how you spend skill points, is just opening up your opening up the spots basically. Then you can move things around as necessary. There we go. Okay. So nothing really to spend them on besides when you find stuff and you can slot things in. Thought there was glyphs that. Oh, that's right. Here we go. There's bear mite glyph. Let's see. Actually reset. Yeah, hold on. Let me do something a little differently because I probably screwed things up a little bit. Not quite the way I want things. Aim shot and sweeping strike. There we go. Okay, so now now we put these things in. Okay, so the glyph of bear's might, it will deal 20% more critical damage. That's just overall, that's no matter what. But the connected skills, this is where things get a little interesting with their skill. I guess, I don't know if you want to call that a skill tree necessarily, but a skill diagram. But But basically connected skills, so when those lines in between, those little dotted lines in between those circles there get, I think you have to also spend skill points on those as well. I'll have to double check on that. Anything that they're connected to, up to a 20% chance on hit to increase the crit chance of your next basic attack by 50. Which is pretty nice. They have Glyph of Execution. No longer benefit from enemies being healthy. You deal 10% increased damage to injured enemies. Enemies become injured at 3% higher health. And connected skills each increases the threshold by an additional 3%. So what we're going to do for the first one is the Bear's Might. And, yep. Basically spend a point to connect that there, and may as well connect it there as well. May as well slap that in. There we go. And that's pretty much how those work. I mainly use the magic and ranged, just because you can toss fireballs off from a distance, all that kind of fun stuff. I like the ranged. But yeah, but that's all you got to do as far as that goes. Okay. I don't think there's any real point. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's fine. We got plenty of skill points and not enough things to spend them on, so doesn't really matter where we necessarily put them right at the given moment. And of course it's dark now, so let's go ahead and camp out for the night. Okay, supposedly there's a full moon tonight. Guess we'll see what that means when it gets here. Not sure if that means more likely to be attacked. I'm assuming yes. Yeah, like how one arrow can pretty much take these guys out nowadays. Or not nowadays, but now that I have improved myself somewhat. So we'll keep gathering more resources. Never have enough in a game like this. Here, let me show you what it's like to... Oh, need a better lumber. Oh, wow. So even the bronze lumber axe doesn't do it now, huh? Interesting. I thought that used to be the one for the thicker ones, but apparently not. Wonder if they changed that. I wonder if there's like iron ore that you can find later on. Can only imagine so. Basically wind up building a bigger base later. We definitely want to do all this. We're going to need a lot of wood for that. So pardon if I don't speak too much during this part. Again, look out for the falling trees. They will get you. because we still probably want to craft a little bit more gear before too long. Definitely got lots more animals we're gonna need to take care of. Just keep chopping. Ooh. Keep chopping trees. Ooh. Look away for a second. The tree's coming right at me. He's coming right for us, Captain. I apologize. I don't know where these voices come from. They just happen. Got that wolf creeping up on me over there. I saw you, guy. Sharpen our axe soon. Alright. Okay, let's head on back to base. That was a good idea to check to see where the base actually is. So you don't get turned around and go the wrong direction. Okay. What do we got here? Alright. You know what? I think I'll keep this for meat storage is probably what it'll be now. Actually. There we go. That'll work. And we'll probably want to build another. No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, probably want to build more storage for the rest of the food that we got here. More and more storage. Yeah, that's fine for now. Hoo-wee. Alright, pardon me. Sorry, no, I didn't mean to interrupt your nap over there. Sorry about that. You crazy girl. Alright. Let's see. Go and put the rest of our... Oh, that's right. Of course it started raining. I guess I probably should have done that part first. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, dump a bunch of our wood in here. There we go. Yep. Oh, it's the other wood. There's some big old logs right there. There we go. Okay, and of course, is there a way to, Oh, that just throws it on the ground. Okay. Okay, it's shift in order to split stacks. Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out in case you're all like, what the hell is this guy doing? Alright. There we go. Oh, good. Rain is ending. Yay! Don't tell me it needs a roof. I don't need a roof. I mean, it's still wet. There we go. Yep, and you'll just need to do that for each one you got, and just like that, all your tools are like a new. Okay. So now, let's see. So we haven't explored all the way east on the current island that we're at, or that little northwestern little section there. Yeah, okay. So let's head that way. Notice these guys already, some of their health was already kind of down a little bit. That's kind of weird. I don't think I've seen that before. Okay. Once we're done exploring this island, we'll continue on with the tutorial. Nice. Where are we at here? Down over there? Okay. So I was here where the heck I was. Oh yeah, just 2 shots to take down a bear now. That's pretty nice. Okay. Any part of this island? Yeah, a little bit more to explore. Oh, I'll just keep leveling up as we do. Ooh. More water. We'll take it. Uh-oh. Yeah, so if you hit them when they're getting ready to charge at you, usually it stops the charge. Otherwise, you just got to try to get out of the way before they hit you. Okay. I think that takes care of, yeah, looks like it takes care of this little island that we're on. Okay, let's head back. Just to make sure that we're home before it gets dark. I think they said it was going to be a full moon Not sure what all that entails. I would imagine a lot more of the creepies at night, if that's the case. We'll find out. Okay. Just sorting my goods. I like how it's rum too, actually. That's one of my more favorite liquors right there. Is the rum. If I was only had to have one type of alcohol the rest of my life, rum would probably do it. Just saying. Yeah, don't need that. Things are starting to look crazy around me. And probably want to eat that just to be prepared for whatever's might be about to happen. Okay. Let me get... There we go. Beef up on that. And just do one more since we probably will be using our goods before too long here. Yep, didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Uh-oh. I can't sleep tonight. They're coming. I don't know, something like that. Oh yeah, here they all come. Here we go. All right. I can still hear you. Oh. Are they still... Are there more, or was that it? Oh, yep, there's definitely more. Oh, wow. Yeah, they definitely did not have this going on last time I played the game. It's actually pretty cool. Wow. They do some damage. Alright, so the worst enemies so far are those ghosts that come get you. Oh my goodness, how many are there gonna be? Wow. I mean, cool for the XP and all that, but wow. Okay, what do I still... Oh my god! The hell? Carnation is that thing? Whoa, whoa there. Whoa. Y'all just need to chill out. It's okay. I don't want your hugs. I do not want no hugs. Woo. Oh my goodness. This is turning into a long night, a long night. Oh no, not the stupid ghost. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're supposed to get rid of that ghost easily. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, they're just attacking my base like, screw you, guy. Oh my god. How many are there gonna be? Glad I got some of the bonuses that I chose. Oh my goodness. Definitely glad I ate up. This is, wow. This is something else right now. Let's try and take out the little enemies. Yeah, do not get caught unprepared for, oh geez. Alright, so you're supposed to take it from the ghosts? I saw no way of getting rid of those guys. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. My goodness. Dude, how long is this night gonna last? Oh my god. Yeah. Just slap me. Do your worst. Or something like that. Meanwhile, they're just up here beating on my base. Eee. I didn't even ask consent. Oh my god, no. No. Trying to save my special heal just in case I have to, but damn. They're coming. Oh. Oh, stupid. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, I hate that guy. I hate him. Stupid fire. Oh my god. How much longer is this night gonna last? Glad I made as many arrows as I did. Many arrows. Oh, what the hell? They really want me to die. Oh my god. All for one dude. All these people for one guy. Just die. Just die. Getting lots of linen though. Lots of resources. My God. We're gonna have to do some repairs once this is done. Wow. Oh my God. Dude. Y'all need to chill out. You need to chill off my base, bro. Is that it? They finally... Did I finally get him? Whew. Well, that was something. Wow. That was an onslaught. Oh yeah, some of those spiky things are gone. The defenses around my base now. Oh yeah. Gotta skin all these guys. Okay, that'd be a horde of enemies, but good lord, that was just craziness. Oh, I know how long nights are. Goodness. Well, I got tons of leather scrap now, that's for sure. Wowza. Okay. There's even more. Well, of course you're not resting anymore. You just stayed up all night slaughtering a bunch of crazies. Wow. Thanks for the notice. Okay. Whew. That was something. So yeah, no, I like all the improvements they've made. That was intense, but that was same time kind of fun. So yeah, these definitely help out having them around a little bit around your base. Oh. I want to say this was damaging that one big guy while he was attacking my base. So it looked like his health is already somewhat down by the time I even got to him. So it might actually come in handy. But good lord. So definitely be prepared when that full moon comes around. Wow. So I thought things would get a little crazy, but damn. Things straight got nutty there for a while. Not sure how much it's worth it to even close that door, but hey. was my bed. They destroyed my bed. Oh, and that is not what I meant to do. That's fine. At least you don't waste resources when you do something like that. I meant to right click. Oh wow, yeah. These walls were all pretty hammered. So yeah, so get prepared to do a lot of repairs when they're done. When you're done fighting them. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I got rid of one of my walls on that side. Whew, all right. I think that takes care of all the repairs now. I think you got just about everything at this point. Just about everything. Yeah. Good enough. Okay. All right. Let's do a couple of the obvious stuff, like getting a bed back and whatnot. Cool. There's the bed. Okay, I think everything else survived. That crazy ass onslaught. Alright. Wow, definitely have a lot of stuff to go through now. Holy schmoly. Ooh, got some skills. Learn multi-shot. Nice. Learn incinerate. Nice. Glyph of wind shadow. We'll take it. And glyph of audacious. That's rather audacious of them. Okay, we'll take it though. Alright. Let's go ahead. Definitely tons more resources now. My lordy. Did they hand over the resources? Okay, so we'll go ahead and toss that in there, that in there. Anything else I need to get rid of? No, okay. Oh, it's the bigger wood. Alright. So that works. Cool. Okay, can I use any of this now? That's the real question. I don't think any of it's really... I kind of like the sets better. Most of the stuff will probably just be breaking down eventually. Once we get to that point. So meanwhile, it goes to our pile over here. definitely gonna have some cleaning up to do once we there's a crafting item that we can eventually make, that we can break all that down with. That's what it is. Okay, so what do they want us to do though? Create a tailoring table. Okay. All right. Have some more rearranging. Yeah. Oh, easy there. Gotta move a few of these things around. Okay, we'll get the bed over here. Rotate it like so. There we go. That will work, and then the tailoring table. There we go. Yes, that spell forge, I think, is what we need to make. Oh, 410 bars. That's all we need for. Oh, let's do that. Okay, hold up. Hold up now. Yeah, let's just make a bunch of, we got tons of wood anyway, so may as well, make a whole bunch of charcoal. And then, what do we need? Need 4 tin bars. Okay. Not 14. 4 tin. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just had to go over there and lurk in my buddy Who Knows Yo's channel real quick like. Just saw that he just came online, so if you've been waiting for him as well, go ahead and give him a lurk, or just go over there, or give me a lurk and go watch him. I mean, either or, it's all good. Good people's over there. He's finally back to streaming after a week off. So definitely go support him. He's awesome people's. And who knows yo? That's who. All right, so go give him a follow at least. Subscribe if you don't already, and do so. And all that fun stuff. Definitely helped me early on with streaming. Get to affiliate nice and fast. Great guy, great people's. Liz is awesome too over there. Helps keep him in line and going, all that fun stuff. You know how women tend to do. But okay, let's go ahead and get back to exploring. Alright, let's see here. What else have we got to go? Need to finish exploring over here and into those parts of the map. I feel like I can face anything now after that crazy night of fun there with all those monsters. And I think whoa there. Alright. Oh, wow. Now they're all coming for me. Okay, there we go. Ooh, got a glyph. Got another glyph here. Alright, where's that? I should probably equip those, but in due time. I just realized I'm carrying around all that meat that I just took out because I got distracted. Because that's what I do. And didn't put it back into storage. Well, that's fine. Not a big deal. Food definitely comes and goes in this game, so all good. Kill a handful of animals, you're all back to where you were before. Plenty of mushrooms around too on top of that. Let's see what he's streaming over there anyways. Didn't even have a chance to look, so let me go ahead and give him a proper shout out. Let's playing. Oh, just chatting for now. Okay. Probably hasn't decided yet. A lot of times he decides as he goes. Don't blame him. Actually, wish I could be a little bit more like that. I like to plan my streams a little. Probably somewhat to a fault. But that's just my style. Kind of like to know what I'm doing. Need to get my schedule back up, actually. Took it down while my internet was acting funky there. So far the stream, after the initial couple of hiccups at the beginning, it seems like it's running pretty good. So I'm hoping all is well now as far as all that goes. Had a little too much fun with having to change services, and it was just a bunch of dropped internet after that. Fortunately, I think they found the problem. It was basically a loose connection in their fiber optics. The line right where it attaches into the house. I guess one of the little strands or whatever you call it, it popped out of the connector, so we weren't getting enough light. I guess it needs to be between like 0.13 and 0.23 or something like that is what the reading was supposed to be doing, but we were only having a negative 0.25, so it was kind of like, whoa, hold up there. It was oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even realize that we got a couple extra bands there, so nice. Oh, those are good ones too. Sweet. We'll take it. Whoa, hello. Well, howdy. Where did you come from? I don't know why I'm such a sing-songy mood today, but it's one of those days. I think I can get across here. Just realized I hadn't fully explored this whole area over here. I was skipping a little section there. Okay. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot we are gonna build this. Wow, a spell forge and everything. Oh jeez, wow. Yeah, I'm definitely a little scatterbrained. I just saw Who Knows You pop on. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, my favorite streamer's on. Oh my god. Like that. So how to do that. Next time I'm back at my base. Thought we can break down. Oh wow. Ooh. Do not know if I want to mess with those guys just yet. Oh, a mature bear. As opposed to an immature bear, which just sit there and makes fun of you and all that fun stuff. What the heck is that? A blood devil. Ooh. Okay. Definitely finding all kinds of different stuff here. Alright. I think I'll start heading back to the base. Just to continue on with the tutorial. Don't want to get too distracted from that. Get ahead of myself, basically. That way I can craft up anything more than I need to craft up, and hopefully improve our gear even more. So we can attack some of these enemies. Okay. Alright, where am I? There we go. Helps to check that map every so often, make sure I'm going the right way. Because apps like these, I tend to get a little churned about. Wow, almost ran right by it. Don't want to do that. Okay, sir. Wow, whoa there. God, I keep forgetting I keep forgetting that I'll change that. Alright, actually do that. Cool. What did I need? I need 10. I need 10. There we go. Rententon. There we go. Get those fired off. Does that. I'll sort the rest of my stuff. Yep. Gonna need more storage yet again. Because it's not quite fitting in there. Hey. All that. Okay. Cool. All right. Think I will put a couple storage things behind here. I think that'll be a good spot to put them. One there and one there. There we go. That's working. Toss all our food bits. Or whatever you want to call them. There we go. Toss those in. Nice. Okay. Cool. All squishy and everything. Alright. Toss that in there too for the heck of it. Alright. And while we're at it, yeah, may as well. Okay. Oh yeah, because I put the rest of the tin in the container somewhere. Okay, so we need to create a spell forge. I keep forgetting. Spell forge. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely a handy piece of equipment right there. Sort everything that we got. Don't want to be using anything we don't want to save into that thing. There we go. That's probably good. Now let's grab all our stuff here. Yep. Fortunately, you just gotta spam the E button and you pretty much pick everything up almost immediately. So that's why I suggest put it in a pile. All right, may as well sharpen up everything. Cool, cool. All right. And now the fun part. I think this is before you break it down. Disenchant. Yeah, here we go. This is the fun part. Alright, so put all those things, all the used up tools, the ones that we don't care for anymore. Okay, now we got all of these things that, just gonna toss most of this stuff in here. So see the heavy stuff that we do not use. Start with that at the very least. But we'll probably just wind up tossing it all in there. Yeah, definitely want to get rid of those. Okay. See how much more we can slap in here then. Yeah, because I like the set stuff a little better. Just gotta make sure for the stuff that I don't have. Says we're okay. Let's get rid of the light armor because that's confusing me now. Okay, there we go. Light armor. Bye bye. Bye. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that's full now. So let's go ahead and disenchant. Cool. And we got a bunch of mana dust and crystallized mana. Nice. Okay. So actually, let's just sort things real quick here. Make it a little easier to see. Okay, those are all mediums. Medium, 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 medium. Light. Okay. Cool. I think that's about as organized as that's gonna get. All right, so let's see. Health on hit, even. Health on kill. That's just that kind. Okay. Roll 1 damage, aim shot damage. That might be a good one to put it in there. It is a rare quality. Oh, of course. I think I need to get out of... Whoa there. Okay, let me... Oh, those are pauldrons. Okay. Yeah, let's just get all the better gear, the rare gear, since it tends to have better extra bonuses on it and everything. There we go. Okay. So now, disenchant that. Okay, separate the ones that are from the set, because we might be able to upgrade those. I'm pretty sure we can upgrade those. Pretty sure. Okay. But otherwise, the rest of this stuff, yeah, get the pauldrons in there. Get the helm in there. What are these boots looking like? Yeah, get the boots in there. Yeah, probably don't care for that. Cool, there we go. And disenchant all that and get more goodies. Okay, cool. Yep, still just the rag cape here. All right. Okay, let's see what we got. What This is a monomine. A magical trap that explodes when triggered by an enemy, dealing 100 arcane damage in the area. Is that how you deal with the ghosts? Kind of wonder if that's how you deal with the ghosts. We might want to put one of these. Up front here or something. There we go. Yeah, that might help with those guys. Because I know my attacks didn't seem to be doing much. My magic did a little bit, it seemed like. Maybe. Possibly. Things were pretty chaotic, so it was actually kind of hard to notice what exactly was doing what. Oh, here we go. Here's where we can do a better cloak. Nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Because, oh, we got us this little ragtag cape right now. Ooh, shadow resistance and fire resistance. We will take it. Those are good ones to get. Okay. Cool, cool. Alright. I think that does it as far as light armor. We're focused on the medium, so we'll mainly be here. Alright, so yeah, definitely gonna need to upgrade stuff if we want to get our bonuses going on there. Let's see. Yeah, because we only have 2 things for the set now. Unfortunately. Let's see. What would probably be a good one? That is aim shot. That is aim shot. Okay. Let's try to figure out which ones would be the best to upgrade as far as my stuff goes. Yeah, let's try upgrading the gloves. Yeah, let's try upgrading the gloves. Whoa, easy there. Oh, of course, we need a piercing wolf fang that we do not have. So, never. Whoa, daddy. Just chill. Damn. My goodness. Like I click away from it and he just goes nuts. All right. Let's repair some of this stuff that I'm slapping around here for no good reason. Okay, cool, perfect. Okay, so I think the only thing we have left to get rid of, I think I'll probably be saving these pieces of armor. So let's go ahead and pop that in there. And get those in there. Oh, yep, there you go. Cool. Nice. Okay. Go to this bad boy. And of course it's raining, so we can't sleep. Okay. Or I guess. Yeah, wait for us to not be wet anymore, and then we'll hopefully sleep through this. Nice. Okay, so disenchant one more item. There we go. Yep, didn't get anything. That's fine. That was expected. All right. And of course, what the hell are all these guys about? I did not consent to your visit. goodness. Okay. Well, that's done with. Back to business. Actually. Now back to business. Okay. All right. Oh, you can actually create a mana shield. That's interesting. But no, thank you. What are these? Crit damage and critical strike chance. Okay, what do we got over here? Critical damage. Oh, of course, we don't have what we need for those things. Okay, so it looks like we can just do the minor armor ones for right now. That looks like what all we can do. Spellforce enchant a weapon or armor piece. Okay. Offhands. Okay, gotcha. Just seeing what that does there. All right, so we will probably want. I think agility is our main thing. Yeah, definitely agility is our main deal here. Of course, to bump up our spell power when we toss fireballs, we might want that. Yeah, for now, we'll just do one of these. Ooh, aim shot, damage. Are they supposed to right click? How do you? Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, cool. All right. So we got it. Nice. Okay. Good. Put that away. Okay, so use an anvil, leatherworking, or tailoring table to upgrade your weapon or armor. Which we probably won't be anything to do until yeah, because we're always gonna need something else. This here at least is just yeah, but we never. Whoa, jeez, whoa. But we never use them, so well, let's see what each of these actually takes. See if there's any of these things that we can possibly do. It's not looking like it. They all want these other stuff. The belt we can possibly do. Okay, now I got 2 cats on my desk. All right. We're multiplying cats here, folks. Multiplying cats. Okay, which one do I want to do? Guess it really doesn't matter too much. Yep, of course I need a curved boar tusk. Okay, of course. So it don't really matter which one we start with. Anyone use a little bit less resources? Maybe this one. Only uses 2 of these things, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Yep, and now it's a rare one, so that's pretty cool. All right, nice. Go ahead and enchant that, because why the heck not? Gonna be focusing mainly on agility anyways, so you know what? I think I'm just gonna go crazy here and enchant all the stuff we got, since we have quite a few of the dust there to do so. Doesn't hurt. Okay. I think I got everything now. 10, 10, 10. Da, 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 da. Sweet. Okay. Cool. All right. That takes care of that. Alrighty. So now, I think we're good here. So now they want us to find and slay an elemental of each type: air, earth, fire, shadow, water, and frost. Okay, and this is probably going to be the last thing we focus on. This is actually pretty much about the point that I had stopped with my prior playthrough. This is about as far as I got. I think I wasn't able to find one of these types, but this was on the prior demo island, where it was just literally like a hexagon shape, and there wasn't like the multiple islands, so as you can see here now, where it's broken into multiple sections. It's probably still one island, but definitely wasn't shaped anywhere near like it is now. So before the updates, definitely wasn't able to find them all, but I think we're good now. Okay, let me see. Is there anything else I want to get rid of before I head out? Probably, if anything, I think I'm gonna. Sorry, just tripping on my cat. What the heck she's doing? But hey, stop messing with the wires. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. So do you have to do that, or I just realized I'm totally off camera because Nova's been kicking it over here, so apologize for that. Okay, cool. All right. I think there was fire elementals at the very least. Way up this way. So we'll just head that direction. Looks like, of course, all these guys came back. Oh, that's fine. It's much easier to deal with them now. Okay, so northwest. And hopefully she doesn't unplug anything or damage the wire there as I'm playing. And I want to say for those special items that you have to find to upgrade your weapons, I want to say a lot of times they come from the animals with more than the 1 star next to their names. So just to give you a heads up where to find those. That's at least where they were on the prior demo island. I would imagine for the most part that's where we still find them. Just find the right animal type, killing it enough times to eventually find what you need. Okay. basically, we're really not going to find any with the ones that don't have any stars. The more stars they have, the higher likelihood they're going to have what you want. Okay, Earth Elemental. At least they, oh, I was saying, at least they take a moment before they hit you. But they got that crazy, weird little ranged attack that they just got me with. Okay, well, we got the Earth type down now. Oh. Oh, we can get stone from them. Yeah, may as well. Let's see. I think I got all those. Yeah, just this guy here. G. That ain't nothing but a G there. I'm not sure why that's there. Ooh. Elemental Attunement Earth. Reduces damage taken by 5%. Not bad. We'll take it. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. Yeah, may as well try to finish exploring this this little part of the island. Ooh, skill book, we'll take it. Oh yeah, Essence of Earth. There we go. That's one of the things we probably need for an upgrade, for something at least. Bad items there. Just we're not into the light armor. Oh, all these guys have the 2 stars next to their names. Definitely get into a little harder of an area here. Thought this seemed like they're taking more damage. Oh, I forgot they do that. That run and charge at you sometimes. That's what that looks like. Ooh, water elementals. Oh god. Okay. Of course, the boar has to come out of nowhere and try to get crazy. Alright, cool. Ooh, I see a good item right there, whatever that is. Of course, it's heavy armor. But yeah, I think that was the top color. Okay, so we got two of the types that we need to find. I think I'm gonna keep it on this side of things. Work my way back to base here. Oh, howdy. Whoa, what the hell is happening right now? Why did I? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I don't know. No. I don't know. I don't want to. Wow, those guys are crazy. Anything I got to eat? There we go. That'll help. Okay. Think I got far enough from them. That was kind of scary. Yeah, definitely want to make my way back. Don't want to lose everything I just got. Hello. So that's one way guarantee that you keep things is by dumping it at your base. I got quite a bit of stuff. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna just disenchant majority of it, definitely don't want to lose that opportunity. What are these noises? Okay, let's see what we can get rid of here. Toss that in there. Yep, that. This elemental residue. Let's see how much I can get rid of. There we go. Toss that. What else have I got in here? Bones. Sort. Just trying to clean up my inventory as much as I possibly can. Actually, you know what? Let me get those out. Just keep the ore in that. Yeah, that works. Okay, here we go. Toss all these things in here. Get that residue. Cool. All right. And then. Oh, that one's still empty. Nice. I think I filled this up now, didn't I not? Oh, did not. Okay, there we go. Now it is. Toss that in there. Okay, let's go ahead. Sharpen everything. Let's go ahead and disenchant all this stuff, actually. Light armor, heavy armor, light armor, heavy, light. Yep. Ooh, all kinds of good stuff there. Nice. Extras there. And can we disenchant this thing? Ooh, looks like we can. Don't get anything from it. A little mana dust, huh? That's better than nothing. Alright. Cool. Toss that in there. Alright. Let's go ahead. Ba, 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 ba. Probably gonna want to upgrade to those fairly soon. But not quite yet. What the hell's going on out there? Okay. Always something. Okay. There we go. Cool. All right. All right. Back to what I was doing. Cool. All right. And now... Throat's getting a little sore again. Might need to wrap things up soon. Don't want to totally overdo it here. All right. What else? Let's see if I can upgrade anything else now. Probably not. Only got one of those shards. I'm saying shard, not shart. Just want to clarify there. Any of you not catching what I'm saying? Yeah, may as well upgrade that one now. Cool. All right. So mostly, I think that's probably the rare level gear or something like that, I imagine. Not sure if they actually have a label for that. It's the blue gear. The green seems to be the common, rare, legendary. I'm just throwing things that usually other games tend to use. Okay, it's mainly the hunting bow. Let's see if I can upgrade that at all. No, we need a curved boar tusk. Okay. Good to know. All right. So, yeah, purely to sleep, because, of course. But yeah, I think, just trying to think if there's anything else I want to show. Like I said, my throat's getting a little on the sore side. So yeah, so you can pretty much just kind of keep attacking away at this. It looks like they just kind of split the island up into little sections is kind of what they did. The difference between this and the prior island that I have played on. Let's go ahead and mess with some of this here. Multi-shot. You know what? Yeah, the nice part is you can kind of switch them around as necessary as well. So if there's something that you kind of want to replace things with, it's a good way to do it. Just looking at any of these that I might want to... Anyone with the basic attack grants 5 basic attack speed. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, deal 20% manage. Ooh. Think I'm gonna do this. Place that with Audacity. That would be a good thing to do. Awesome. All right. Actually, connect that as well. Cool. See if there's anything else I wanna deal with real quick here, but yeah, this is the nice part. You can just kind of keep rearranging. Unfortunately, if you want to get rid of any of the connectors, you do have to hit the reset button. So like some of these things you don't always want to fully connect, or like the one in between here is kind of pointless to have. So I may eventually want to reset or just at least reorganize where I have some of these set up at. But for now, we're good with what we got. Close that up. We're good with most other stuff here. I think I've built most of what you can build at this point. The one other thing that we can start doing, I'd probably have to build a slightly bigger base to do so. To basically place a stash. It's basically, it works pretty close to how a chest works. It's just it's a much bigger starting point for all that kind of stuff. You can get up to 40 slots. The stack sizes increase. That's really the main thing with that one there. And then every time you add a packing table, it increases the maximum stack size by 50%, so it just slowly builds up. Eventually what you can do too as well, which is probably actually quite handy, especially the further you get exploring around the continent, or the island at the very least is what we're on, is to build a portal. They're decent size, so again, we'd have to increase the size of our base to even incorporate that into it. Nice part is once you use one of those, you pretty much transport from one place to another almost instantaneously. So if you are out on an island somewhere, it's something good to kind of have enough resources to drop down. So carry some stone with you, some elemental residue, and a little bit of mana dust. I'd only carry just enough to build that, especially those last two ingredients. So in case something happens to you, don't lose that. It's kind of precious goods there. As far as crafting goes, we did the majority of what you can do with crafting as far as the materials that we currently have. I'm assuming from the way it seems, because you can't really chop down the thick trees, the really big thick trees yet, that they're going to have some kind of iron ore that will appear eventually for that. Not positive on that, just more of a guess, so don't quote me on that. Otherwise, yeah, we've tried most of these things. I can only imagine this here is for the ghosts. Again, just guessing on that one, since nothing else really seemed to damage those guys. Probably also work against those big golem-like creatures that come at those full moons. You can get particularly fancy with some of these things with building. Unfortunately, you do need heavy logs for these things here to really get too crazy with some of the things that you can build. Especially instead of having everything just kind of be right on the ground here, you can kind of actually put them on the post, connect all the wood flooring, etc., etc. You know, a lot of your standard base building type of things, and then of course you can also build these little things to help kind of keep things lit up around the area. I kind of like how you can move that around, see how it'll already see how it kind of will light things up before you place it. So if it's not quite what you want, you don't actually have to put it down. But those are kind of nice to have. So far they only have the one thing here as well, so but yeah, but that's pretty much the think really the basics of this game. There's really, like I said, besides just continuing on with the elementals, basically slaying all the elemental types. Like I said, this is as far as I pretty much got in the prior demo. Not sure what quests would be after this. It doesn't seem like there would be much of anything, to tell you the truth. Seems like once you get to that point, that's pretty much where you are. But yeah, no, it's definitely a good base of a game. I mean, for a demo, they really have improved it over the last couple of months since I got this key from Keymailer there. Which again, if you're an earlier streamer, have a somewhat consistent quality, have at least somewhat of a regular viewership, even if it is a smaller one. You can sometimes get keys if they like what they see there. I'm not sure what they really take to qualify. I think it's more of a consistent streaming schedule, on top of probably being affiliate, at the very least, having certain numbers. I know I qualified. I don't exactly knock it out of the park with my numbers here, but you know, I have been affiliate. Was affiliate for at least a month or two before I was able to get anything from Keymailer. I didn't really try before that, so I can't really say. I know others have been turned down as far as getting keys or anything, but it might also depend on what keys you're going for. The more the bigger name games, obviously you're probably not going to get. I know I've been turned down by a couple so far, but they were also already games that already were kind of expected to do somewhat well, so I think they were mainly looking for bigger streamers, obviously, than myself, which again, I'm still pretty small time when it comes down to it. But yeah, but this is pretty much the game. This is like I said, this is a nice standard base to start with. Again, I probably could have built it just a hair bigger, just to fit the last few things that you really have to fit in there. Obviously, there's a lot more improving I can do, especially later on when you have access to the heavier logs. And all that stuff. But yeah, this is pretty much the gist of the game. Rinse, repeat, go out, attack monsters, whatever you can find, those zombie type sailors or whatever they are, all the various animals, upgrade your gear, come back to your base, craft better gear, break down the stuff you don't need, again, upgrade your gear, etc. So, you know, it's a standard gameplay loop for something like this. I know I'm rather enjoying this, and this is probably something I'll probably kind of continue to play with a little bit here and there as long as I can. Again, it's just a demo, so I'll probably try to, on my own, try to hunt down the air, fire, the shadow, and the frost elementals eventually. I may wind up putting that over on YouTube, so if you're peruse the YouTubes, appreciate a follow over there. Links are down below the stream there. If you like, also already don't follow me somehow and you're watching the stream there, I'd also appreciate a follow here. Again, subscriptions are never required. I do appreciate anything though. Obviously this is my full-time job. Not that I make much of anything, but it is my full-time job, so I do appreciate any support whatsoever, however it comes, even if it's just showing your friendly face, or rather not showing your friendly face, but showing your friendly chats, things like that. Just a simple hello means all the world to me. So I do appreciate Slicky coming in, token at the very beginning there, to say howdy and what's up. It always is a nice start to a stream when even just a handful of people show up for you. So I do appreciate y'all out there. I will be winding things up now, so let me go ahead and slap my thanks for watching the stream. Let me go ahead and get out of here since it looks like the game's saving now, so that's the perfect timing to get on out. So we'll go ahead and do that. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I go longer, but my voice is getting a little rough. We do have ads coming up in a handful of minutes, and I don't want to deal with those. So I'm just going to go ahead and sign off. Like I said, I think I've shown just about everything there is with this game. Again, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Any you lurkers that were out there, and I know there's a handful of you, and I'm going to call you out. I'll let you continue to lurk in the shadows. All that fun stuff. I do appreciate you, though. I know who you are. No, it's just like, anyways. I do take a peek at the viewer list here and though, so I do appreciate anybody who winds up showing up and at the very least hanging out and lurking. I do appreciate you. So again, if you liked what you saw today, this game is still not fully released. It will be coming out in early access and sometime next month, sometime in August, as far as that's what they have planned. But they do have this demo version up, so if you want to give it a go yourself, it is available. Otherwise, wishlist it. Obviously, it helps the little indie developers like this out quite a bit. They do tend to be putting quite a bit into this game here. I noticed, even just in this last month or so, the different upgrades that have occurred. Thanks again for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.